Alright, what's up YouTube? As you can see, I got 2 big bags from the bins. I was only in there for about an hour and I came out with a huge bag full of stuff and then a smaller bag with some extra stuff. It was the busiest I have ever seen the bins. There were no carts left available. It was packed, and for some reason, even with all the other hipsters and resellers and thrifters in there, I was still able to get a fat stack of stuff. So as you can see, it's a lot of stuff and I want to make this video as short as possible, so without further ado, let's dive into these sacks. I'm going to do the little one first. This has the hard goods in it. Yeah, nothing too fancy here. 2 books for my classroom. If you don't know, I am a history teacher, high school history teacher. School starts up in about 2 weeks. I do like books, and these will go on my classroom bookshelf. So that's just extra. Then we had a Wii game, a PC game. I think this Wii game goes for like $8 and this PC game goes for like $10. But when you take them from the bins, you're basically paying like a quarter for them. So I don't mind picking these type of games up. This is brand new sealed. It's a party game, and I don't know, I like to party and I like to game, so this will be perfect for me. And then a handheld electronic game. I always pick these up. I have a big basket full of these going right now, and once I hit like 20, I'll put a lot of them up on eBay. So I always pick these up for like a quarter, 50 cents when I find them. Okay, and that's the first sack. Very brief, very breezy. I hope you guys enjoy this type of video when I go through a lot of stuff very quickly. You can kind of see what I'm picking up for cheap and what I like to pick out, or what catches my eye when I'm at the bins or thrift store. Alright, the big sack of stuff. I only got 1 hat this time. I was at the bins. I was actually contemplating picking this up or not. I didn't know if I should. It is a vintage snapback with a pearlescent type of look to it. It says Ron Grand Prix. I don't know what this hat is, and that's why I was contemplating picking it up, but then for just the vintage pearlescent look to it, I picked it up. So there's number 1. Next thing, a new with tag Guinness polo. This thing's pretty heavy duty. As you see, it's still new with tag. It's got the nice embroidered patch on it. Just a black polo with just a cup on the back, embroidered cup on the back. So nothing too crazy there, but I think that will be a very solid sale. Oh, I should probably tell you guys how much I spent while I was here at the bins. I spent just over $19 on all of this stuff. I think the bins raised the prices again, but it is what it is. This is a very simple Nike Team 2XL windbreaker jacket. That's just an essential piece there. This won't sell for anything crazy, but it should sell fairly quickly. A nice size too with that 2XL. Ooh, up next we just have a little pair of short shorts. And they do say the University of Miami Hurricanes. Nice little logo there. These are adult size XL. And surprisingly, for being a vintage pair of shorts, there are no stains on these things. Alright, next up is a Chaps Ralph Lauren long sleeve striped shirt. Now typically I don't pick these things up unless they are from the bins, which this one is. As you see, it has a nice Chaps Ralph Lauren logo there. Size XL, the green, dark navy blue colorway. These don't sell for a lot either. Actually, these sit for a while. It's kind of hard to get these things to move. But picking them up at the bins, I probably paid $1 for it. So I can manage that. Up next, vintage Harley Davidson. It's like a Henley short sleeve t-shirt. All that's on it is the Harley Davidson logo right on the chest pocket. Other than that, there's really nothing. I mean, you do have the Woodstock New York on the sleeve, and that's kind of what sold me on it. Once again, I would not have picked this up if it was at any other store but the bins, just because it's pretty plain Jane. Alright, up next, after that, vintage swishy pants. These are huge size. I guess they're just size XL, but they look baggy as all get out. They are the Cowboys, so they are embroidered, have a nice stripe going down the side, and that's what sold me on these. I literally probably paid 50 cents for these because these swishy pants weigh almost nothing. So I pick these up because why not? I think I can manage something out of it. All right, up next, this was the first thing I pulled from the bins. It is 100% Shelton wool, and it's made in the USA. It's a nice little striped sweater, so that's why I picked it up. And once I saw this laying in the bins, I kind of knew I had a chance of finding some good things because 100% wool sweater, with all the resellers in there, I was surprised it was still laying in the bins. And then immediately after this wool sweater, I found this fleece, and I didn't think anything of it, right? Because it just looks like a normal red fleece, but it's actually a vintage The North Face size XL fleece, and it's got the crazy Aztec type of print on it, North Face on the zipper, on the pull tag, and the accents on here are just incredulous. And then I knew I had a chance digging through those bins because everyone else that was there missed this fleece. And up next, another pair of swooshy pants. These ones are actually pretty awesome. Pretty cool with the starter taping down the leg. Now these are worn, man, someone wore the crap out of these. You can almost see through them, they're so thin. Nothing wrong with them, no holes, at least not that I can see. And someone was stunting in these back in the day. These look like a massive size 2, but they're actually only size XL. Wow, I can't believe that. The elastic in these is pretty much beat, so I think these might fit a 2XL a little bit better. Up next, man, a lot of people would probably pass on this, but I just couldn't. The two-toned stripes, the two-toned pinstriped long sleeve button up. It's vintage, it's on a Stafford prep tag. Front and back, 2 different colors, very bold statements made in this one, and I don't know, even if I get 10 bucks out of it, I'm happy. I just couldn't leave it behind. Alrighty, up next, kind of the same concept with this. There were actually 2 of these in the bins, but this one was in the better condition. As you see, a very color blocking, striped, very bold statement here, rugby, on a fast, made in China, size XL tag. But yeah, just very bold statements. I love the stripes, I love the colors. Once again, even if I get like 10, 15 bucks out of this, I'll be happy. I just could not leave it behind. And up next, we have my favorite brand, vintage Tommy Hilfiger. Believe it or not, I actually have the polo that matches this long sleeve button down. They have a matching polo. It's in my closet, but it's the same exact striping, the same exact coloring, only it's on a polo rather than a long sleeve. But yeah, this is a Tommy Hilfiger long sleeve button down. Tommy's my favorite brand. I could not leave it behind. And with one item left, I just want to say, if you're still watching at this point, please subscribe. I finally hit over 100 subscribers, and then I hit a plateau where it's hard to grow once again. And I just want to keep going up on YouTube. So if you're still watching at this point, go ahead and hit the subscribe. It's only a button. It's not going to hurt you any. And I would greatly appreciate it. And then to end it off, an Enough crew neck sweatshirt. This was right there next to that North Face fleece. So yeah, someone really missed these. But cool graphic. I know it's vintage and just had to pick it up. Alright, so total profits, I spent just over $19 and we have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14 items to resell. Let's just say I make 10 bucks on each item. That's 140 bucks out of my 19 that I spent. So that's pretty good. And that does not even take into account for the 2 books, the 2 video games, the sealed card game, and then the little poker thing. So I'm making like 100 bucks, and I can almost guarantee you that the North Face fleece will sell for way more than 10 bucks, and probably the Enough crew neck will be the next highest selling item, maybe the Nike windbreaker. But still, I have a couple items here that will sell for at least 20. But we're gonna call it 100 bucks profit just stopping at the bins. I was in there for like 45 minutes, I'll call it. Maybe an hour. I enjoyed it, I had fun doing it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. If you're coming from my Instagram, leave a comment on my YouTube so I can shout you out on my Instagram. And that's gonna do it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.